What do you want?
I have no preference.
No preference.
But I will say I've never ever been with a black guy. Everyone's
preference
so
is white.
quiet.
Preference is white.
No. You're done now. We're in here. Let me land. Myself, Lippy, Lick Shot, Shizzle.
More energy, man.
K-Dot is a joke, man. That's why the energy is low. Because we got a very, 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 very special guest in here today.
Yes.
Legendary. Supports a bit of a weird football team.
Yes.
But we'll get to that. It's none other than Miss Astrid Wett. Round of applause. Round of applause.
Thank you very
First
much,
of all,
guys.
apologies for K-Dot being late.
It's fine.
He heard you was coming.
And
Started,
he didn't want to be here.
Started doing extra skin routines.
Bottled it.
Got his
Bottled it.
Yeah, bottled
Just
it.
like you
bottled
guys
it.
are going
Nah,
to.
don't do that. Don't do that. We're gonna start
saying
off
anything.
kindly first.
When does this go out?
This will go out on Monday.
We'll know.
We'll
who's won
know.
the Prem, but
We'll know that we haven't won the Prem.
And
Let's not act like it's a mystery.
Let's
Yeah.
not act like you got a chance.
Yeah, let's not act like
It's
we
not
got
Chelsea,
a
so.
How are you?
I'm very well.
Astrid.
How are you guys?
We are very well. We're starstruck.
No.
We are. You mad? I only see you on my phone.
Innit? I only see you on phone.
Yeah.
To be fair, I haven't done a podcast in, I don't know, 2 years.
Yeah.
So yeah,
look at
you're
that.
breaking me back into it all.
Breaking the cycle.
Yeah.
You get me?
You're taking my podcast virginity again.
We're going to make it
Again.
as fun as
Again.
possible. Don't worry, man.
You see me? But
Yeah.
yeah. So, obviously, you are a social media sensation.
if you
This
say so.
is going to be crazy. Like, even the selfie we take after this is going
It's
to...
going to.
But you know what it's gonna be like though?
What's it going to be like?
Well, just me in a room full of lots of men. Everyone's gonna
Black
say,
men.
Yeah, I don't want to say it, but
I know you didn't want to say it because you lost eye contact. You looked at my skin, you looked at my hand.
That's what that is.
Me in a room with men. Yeah. Now, you know what? The visuals is going to be... They're going to create agendas.
yeah,
but
I don't think they're gonna be. They're not gonna know what to expect.
They're
I
not
don't
going to
think.
know what to expect.
They're gonna think
But-
one thing and it's another.
Yeah,
but-
that's why we're doing this, man, because we want to know a little bit more about you. Want to show you a little bit of love. But before we do that, shiz, let's do what we usually do that
Okay.
we haven't done for a long time. So on Let Me Land, we do this thing called Hero and Villain of the Week.
Ooh, okay.
But over the last couple of weeks, there ain't really been any heroes.
Yeah.
There's always a villain. But
Yeah.
it's like we just don't want to do villains.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
we're going to start off with the hero. And she is, I'm blessed enough to say that she's a friend of mine.
Friend of mine too.
Yeah. She's my friend more, even though she's has known her
No,
longer.
I grew up with her.
But I have her number. I spoke to her the other day. I didn't. It was in my mind. But differently, round of applause for Jasmine Jobson, a.k.a.
Aye.
Jack
Big up.
from Top Boy.
Aye.
She got the BAFTA Best Supporting Act. But really and truly, she's the best act, innit? She's the greatest. She's
quality,
the coldest. You watch Top Boy, Astrid?
I have to admit I've not seen it.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
No, I know. I'm really behind. with
See,
all of the
Chelsea
things like
fans are strange. You get me? But all
I-
jokes aside, let's get to the villain because
Okay.
you know this person.
that. I hope so.
And this, let's be serious for a second, innit? Because there's a lot of serious things going on in the world. We don't want to make light of villains. This is a disgusting man. He's upset many children, many men, many women.
Is it Philip Schofield?
He's disgusting.
Oh.
He's villain of
Say-
of the decade.
Yeah, decade.
We're just doing
okay,
the week.
Just the week. Okay.
Just the
all right.
week.
My bad.
He's a grown man. He still lives at home with his parents. They have to tell him everything to do. I think he's a mockery to people. It is Human Son from Tottenham. You pussy.
Oh my
You
days.
joke, man.
I
You're
know
the
that was
reason.
coming.
My children are crying, bro, because
bottled
of
the
you.
1-on-1.
Again. Somehow, do you remember you scored that mad tick? Listen,
He scored loads of mad things, bro.
and against us. But when it come to them, boy, they want to freeze up.
He did it
How
on
many
purpose.
times? I remember that goal against Chelsea. He ran the whole pitch.
Yeah, he's crazy. He's one of the top, but for that game, he literally just.
Proper
Bottled
bottler.
it,
Proper bottler, man.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Human Son.
So do you think that was on purpose?
Do you know, whether it was on purpose or not, I think it's wrong.
Yeah.
There's some nah,
It's just wrong.
Some
Yeah.
wrongs. Intention is out of the way. You understand, fam? He meant it, bruv.
It's like he had a word with the team.
Nah, do you know
said,
what?
Listen,
No,
when
do you
you're
know
in
what
front
it
of
is?
goal, don't
Yeah.
score.
No, do you know what it is? I'll
Go
be
for the
honest.
keeper.
I think there was a little bit of, he was probably thinking, if I score, I help Arsenal. If
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
score, they're going to say it was on purpose.
On purpose, yeah.
So it's a lose-lose.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he just mentally weak man. Mentally weak team.
Who's made a lot of enemies?
After the game, like full-time whistle, them two in the pitch, just creasing.
No.
After the game, them two hugging, laughing.
You know who would have got hero
I
of the
didn't
week?
see that.
You know who would have got hero of the week?
Who?
And he's still part of that mockery, but I think Ange's conduct has been pretty impressive. You know what he said? He said, mate,
Yeah.
there's no infrastructure, mate. Inside or outside the club, mate, the kangaroos, the dingoes. Crikey, bit me arm off. Nearly bit me arm off. But yeah, now all jokes aside, Tottenham fan, all the Tottenham fans is villain of the week with Human Song. Fuck all of you lot right now.
Yeah.
But back to the one of the heroes of the year right now.
Yeah.
We got Miss Astrid Wett in here.
Oh, I wouldn't
You
say
got,
I'm
do you know what it
hero.
is? We're so grateful for this, aren't we?
Of course.
Like this is
100%.
this is a crossover.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
It's-
Man, they ain't ever seen Michael Jordan in a football shirt. This is Michael Jordan playing for Barcelona right now. This is a major crossover.
No, thank you very much for having me. I've been really looking forward to it.
I've been looking forward to it. So let's get into it a little bit, man. So Astrid, where are you from?
So I was born in London. That's where my dad was born and raised. But very quickly after that, I moved down to Portsmouth.
Okay.
Or like Fareham Way, but technically Portsmouth. But then my mum and dad split, and my dad moved back to. Well, he didn't move back to London. He moved to Crawley.
Yeah.
Crawley,
Yeah.
And I stayed in Portsmouth. But very recently, I moved up to Southampton, as that is where my boxing training was. And I've lived there for about just over a year, and now I'm moving to Weybridge.
Okay.
So yeah, I've been all over the place, but I was born in London but raised in Portsmouth, if that makes sense.
Yeah, Portsmouth or Southampton.
Oh, on the spot.
They do hate each other. I mean, I'm a bit impartial, but if I was to go with it, I would say Portsmouth. But it's a good thing I'm moving this weekend.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I'm
get out
going to
of
Southampton. Everyone's
Get
like,
out of there. Get out of there.
but yeah, I would just say Portsmouth, just because I grew up there.
Yeah.
But I, as in a team, as the football, I don't think they're that great. But if I ever had the choice, it would probably be Portsmouth.
So
All my Southampton friends are going to disown me, but
yeah, nah. Forget about them.
It happens, man.
But
You know-
yeah, nah. So Chelsea now. Let's Chelsea. Where is that from? Is it a family thing?
Yeah, my dad's always been a Chelsea
Are you
fan,
sure?
like massive.
Because I feel like they all say that. I feel like all the
I don't know why, but it's almost like a inherited thing. I mean,
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
remember when I did see my dad before my mum and dad split. He used to live in a studio flat. Oh no, after my mum and dad split, sorry, and then we used to go see him. He used to live in a studio flat, so when we would sleep, it would have to be on like a pull-out sofa bed.
yeah.
And obviously my dad would stay up, so he'd stay up and watch Chelsea, and I would just hear it
Just
as I was falling
take it
asleep.
all in,
and
yeah.
it just always used to be like a big love of my dad's, so I just kind of inherited it. I don't know. I feel like it's quite the same for a lot of people. Right?
How did you get the name Astrid Wett?
Astrid is my name. It's my middle name.
Okay.
So Astrid is my name. I've said this on social media a million times. My first name is Sam, but nobody calls me that.
Yeah.
Like even when I was like younger, I always wanted to be called Astrid. I just loved that name.
That is
Nah, it's a
pretty-
cold name. It's that.
Thank you.
Yeah, it is a sick name. It's,
Thank
it's
you.
unique.
It's vintage.
Yeah.
Vintage name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't really hear of a lot of
Yeah.
Astrids these
Outer
days.
space.
Outer space.
Outer space.
Intergalactic.
Ah.
Yeah.
Ah,
Okay.
love that.
okay,
I do
yeah.
say that whenever I say my name's Astrid, everyone's like, Astrid? I'm like, it's like asteroid,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but Astrid. Because,
Yeah.
some people have just never heard of that name.
Has a ring to it.
yeah.
So you're saying big Chelsea family?
Just on my dad's side.
Just on your dad's side?
Yeah, my mum's side, my mum never really supported football, but I don't really know too much about my mum's side because she's the devil and I don't speak to her. But
We all have
my
family
dad's
members.
side is very big on football.
Yeah.
We all have family members that we don't talk to.
Yeah, where did that's what I want to talk about. Because
Yeah.
big up.
Yeah.
No, listen,
Yeah.
let me land. 'cause
Yeah.
Big
land
up,
with this one.
big up Astrid.
Yeah.
The asteroids,
Yeah.
the moon, the
Uranus.
the stars. But yo, I wet
Yeah.
me once.
Yeah.
I wet me like the wet sometimes. You understand? So where did
Astrid Wett is my name.
that's your
That's
name?
his
Yeah,
surname. Is Wet.
Is my name.
Listen, my
it.
name Lippy Lickshot.
That's it.
So the girl,
That's
yeah, I understand. You don't have to explain nothing. You see me? But yeah, nah. All jokes aside, man. That's That's interesting.
It,
man.
it has a little ring to
It
it.
definitely has
Nah.
a ring to it. You know who loved your name?
Who?
Wayne Lineker.
Oh.
Did he?
He
Wayne
loved
Lineker.
He said, because obviously Wayne's a bit older,
Yeah.
so he didn't know who you was, but
Okay.
he wanted to know.
After
When he
had
heard the name, yeah.
Oh,
and I
okay,
said,
I'll give him a little message.
you know what it is? I think most of us could say that. You hear, the Astrid Wett episode. Who?
Yeah, yeah.
Where is her Instagram? Like, you understand? But yeah, nah.
You been
Yeah.
to Ibiza before?
I've not been to Ibiza before.
You need to go to Old Beach now.
Old
'cause
Beach.
Wayne is waiting for you.
Yeah, I'll give him a message. So
Oh,
let me
bro.
come
I
out.
Wayne. You see the
See,
free
free
ball?
ball
Wayne.
right there, Wayne.
I'm
Wayne,
here. I'm
run
here.
the play back, bro.
And
Like,
make sure you got the vodka and Red Bull
Dead,
ready
dead.
for Astrid.
And
you
I
know.
love
God.
house music. So
love house music.
I love house music.
Okay, then. We saying cutting shapes in the dance, or
Yeah,
you more of
bucket
a...
hats, sunglasses, rave tents, all
Oh,
of
I
that.
love that,
Well,
you know. You're a wave
yeah.
girl. I never knew you was on a wave thing. I thought you was on a Taylor Swift.
No,
vibe
I'm not a
thing. I thought
Swiftie.
you was
Not
a
a Swiftie.
Swiftie.
No,
She
no,
on
not
the
me.
cutting shapes.
Yeah.
Where's
Little
my
two-stepping.
phone?
See, look
Where's
at
my
that. Love
phone?
it, love it, love it.
I hear
Yeah,
it.
for
But
sure.
it's obviously social media
Mm-hmm.
sensation. Like, in every sense of the word. Global.
If you say so.
Nah,
I don't
all
think
jokes
so.
aside. No, you are... Do you know what it is? I kind of think...
You're out there, innit?
Someone like you, yeah,
little bit.
your following is liars. Like you've probably got like 100 and something K on the Twitter, but I reckon millions of people
Know you.
know who you. Because let's
They've
have it
seen
right.
you.
Football is global.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Chelsea, as much as I hate to say it, are one of the biggest teams in the world.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Took them
Yeah,
a
one of the
while,
big
but
six,
yeah,
you
nah,
know?
all jokes. And you are, I think, a large part of the Chelsea. But you're better than Chelsea right now. That's what I'm saying.
Really?
Maybe Chelsea in the past, Robin and them man,
Chelsea's the
was
problem.
probably around your level.
Yeah.
But you're better than Cucurella and them man there. You're kind of, I think you're putting Chelsea on the
Definitely
map.
better than
I'm
Cucurella.
not saying that, but yeah, I'll take it.
No,
I'll
listen,
take it.
you're putting Chelsea on the map. Most things, I see more Astrid videos than Chelsea plays on my timeline. That's facts. That is 100%.
Right, I need you to look into the camera and actually tell Chelsea that because they hate my guts. The
Do
actual
they?
football
Listen,
club. Yeah.
Chelsea hate you.
Chelsea hates
So
me.
when you go to the games
Chelsea,
and that,
Chelsea.
you get recognised.
Let me chat
Yeah,
to them.
yeah.
Can I chat to them?
Yeah,
quickly?
you
Chelsea.
speak your mind.
Don't ever love Mudryk, but
Yeah.
hate home
Yeah,
girl.
that doesn't even
She's
make
better
sense.
than Mudryk, bro.
Some people say I look like him.
Nah, don't do
Nah.
that. Don't do that.
She's a striker.
Yeah, she's a
She
striker.
is like Cole Palmer.
Yeah,
She's creating
even
assists.
a winger. Man,
Yeah?
I named a winger.
No,
bro. You see the man
no
there?
blood. Cole Palmer's their best player, bro.
Okay, though.
No,
Okay.
Cole Palmer's
to
their
them.
best
Nah, I
player.
hear you.
Yeah,
Nah, you're
come on, bro.
all round.
I have to say Cole, bro.
So let's talk about that a little bit. When did it all start? Obviously, you've been a Chelsea fan forever, but when did the kind of you start to gain ground on social media?
Well, before COVID, I hate to talk about COVID because it's depressing, but
Yeah.
I used to manage a beauty salon and I left home when I was 16, so I was living by myself, I was paying rent. I didn't have enough money to like go to games because although like tickets are quite fairly priced, you got to get to London, you got to
Yeah,
stay in
yeah.
London. Like it was quite spenny for like a 18-year-old girl.
Arsenal tickets are more, but yeah.
Yeah. So
Better stadium, better place. But yeah.
So I, when lockdown happened, I was living by myself in a shared house, but I had only recently turned self-employed. I was employed by the salon, but then they decided to do self-employed and then rent the room kind of thing.
Yeah.
So when lockdown hit, I didn't get any of the self-employment grants because I hadn't been self-employed for longer than a year. I wasn't furloughed because I wasn't technically employed. And I just got no government help, but I was paying rent. So I was like, oh, shit, I need to do something to make money. It wasn't desperation. I wouldn't say that because I was quite good with my money and I had savings. So I could have like survived a few months just paying rent out of my savings, but I didn't want to spend all my savings on rent. So I was like, do you know what? I've got time to spare. I'll just get myself on social media, start posting a few bits and bobs. And yeah, I think that year or the year after, because I started in 2020 and then 2021 when I really started taking it seriously, I posted on Twitter and I said, if Chelsea win the Champions League, I'll make my debut on Pornhub. They hadn't fucking won the Champions League in 10, 12 years.
Didn't think it's
So
gonna
I
happen.
was like, didn't think it was going to happen. And then they got to Portugal. I went to Porto. I went and watched the Champions League game, went to the final, and they won. So I was like, oh.
Oh shit! You got
what?
you got to live up to your
Yeah.
what you said.
Oh,
innit?
Can I
was
just say
sweating.
something quickly, yeah? I hated that Chelsea Champions League win.
Really?
until now.
Yeah.
Havertz, you play for us now. That's why, my boy, you did it. Big up Havertz. A round of applause for Havertz. Havertz made it happen.
Yeah,
Man.
but for a while, Havertz was my favourite player because he scored the one and only goal that won the Champions League final. And then years later, he just got a little bit shit and then we palmed him off to you. So, yeah, he did used to be
He's just had his best season
yeah.
ever
Yeah.
in England. But listen.
Yeah.
So, you said something there, yeah, that I think people try to overlook.
Yeah.
You go to games, yeah? You've
Yeah.
been going to games. So let's have it right. You are an actual Chelsea fan.
Through and through.
And you're doing some extracurriculum
Yeah.
activities.
Yeah.
So
We
we all
can-
do
we
that.
can agree on
You
that,
understand?
yeah,
You're doing
yeah.
a little
little
something,
something on the side.
Yeah.
little something on the side.
Side, yeah.
You understand? But the main thing is the Chelsea.
Yeah,
And that's what I
sure.
want you people to know. You see all them boy there, just because they think they got Cristiano Ronaldo as their picture. You think you can talk
Yeah.
rude? Listen.
Trying
Yeah,
to disown her.
Yeah,
You
man.
can't
I do
disown
think
her.
it probably is a bit annoying for most football fans now because I'm not saying me. I do think I was one of the start people to do it, but there's now a lot of girls that do probably only just pretend to be a football fan
Yeah.
for views or whatever. So I do get it. There's probably some people out there that are like, oh, this girl is literally just using the club for views, but I don't know how to kind of put it across to those people. But yeah, I've been a Chelsea fan my whole life. Like if I could go to every single game when I was living in a shared house and, you know, living paycheck to paycheck, then I would have gone to games.
Yeah,
but it was expensive and I was young. I was like 17, 18 years old. It wasn't until I was like 20 where I actually had the time and the funds to go. So yeah, before I started doing all the boxing stuff, I would literally go to every single home and away game out in Europe, away, like wherever it was, I would go. But yeah, when I started the boxing, I was training twice a day, every day. I couldn't go to midweek games because obviously they start at 8. I was training at like 6, and then I'd have to get up from Southampton. And then the weekends I would still train, and I was just shattered. So yeah, I think if anybody is kind of like maybe come across me in the last year or so, they probably do think, oh, she doesn't even go to games. But because I was boxing. But yeah, before that, every single home and away. I'm going back to games now because I'm not boxing anymore. And I did miss it. I love Chelsea, and I kind of like fell out of it a bit to do the boxing. But yeah, I always supported them.
So how do you deal with the hate from the Chelsea club, and how do you address it?
It's tough. It's really tough because, again, like I said, I can kind of get it from some people because they might just think that I'm one of those that's just like put on a Chelsea shirt and I don't know, shaking my ass. I don't know, but
That's good though, I think. That's deep.
what, shaking ass?
Remember, every team needs a mascot.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
there's nothing wrong with that.
Let's
to be honest.
quickly before we go on to the other mascots. You mentioned boxing, and no one in here can relate in it apart from you and me because they ain't been in that ring like us.
Yeah, champions.
Yeah, I know you didn't even know I've been in the ring. I've been in
No,
the ring.
I don't know.
I got the middleweight
Yeah,
championship.
yeah.
Wicked and
yeah.
back. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nah, but all jokes
amazing.
aside, it was. How did you find the boxing?
Scary.
Yeah, I was. This is probably the first time I'll admit it on camera. No, it is. I love the training.
Yeah.
As soon as that bell rang and I looked to the side and I see Crept and his
Training
daughter sitting there,
gone.
I said, I'm in too deep.
Yeah.
What the hell is this?
Training gone.
Yeah, all cameramen
It's,
there.
it's intense,
Yeah.
blood, isn't it?
Yeah,
Innit?
at a point I got punched and the punch like made my face go directly to the camera. I said, nah, this is, But how did you saying it was scary?
It was scary, but then I always say like nervous and excitement is actually technically the same nervous like feeling. Like it's the same feeling. So
I like that.
I tried to just change it into excitement. Like it's exciting times. I was never gonna do like I've never boxed before a few years ago. Probably never gonna do it in my later years. So I was like, this is my time to try something new. And if it works out, it works out. And I had fun. But yeah, I feel like I've had
What
enough.
made you go through with it?
It was weird. I have a friend called Stuart Jones, and he does a few things with the Sidemen and some other creators. And I got chatting to him somehow. I think it was through Twitter. And he just said one day, like, would you ever consider influencer boxing? And I was like, I've never punched anyone in the face.
Yeah.
I've never, outside the club when you've had a falling
Yeah.
out and you've like beat, like I've never done that. I've never been in a fight. So I was like, I don't know if I can. And at first I said no. But then influencer boxing was getting pretty big, and I kind of had to think about it. And I was like, what's the worst that can happen? If I lose, I lose. I won't do it again.
Makes sense.
So yeah, I just said, yeah, let's do it. Let's roll it. Got into training, and I trained with Louis Edmondson and his coach up in Southampton, and they were amazing. And yeah, had my first fight TKO in the first round.
Hey.
Oh, hey. Hey.
A round of applause for that, man.
Hey, give her that.
Round of
you know.
applause for that, man.
That's a hard thing to do, you know.
Yeah.
It's a hard thing
Have you
to
got
do.
any upcoming fights?
I haven't, no.
Who do you want to fight anyone?
I don't have any beef with anyone. And to be honest, the way the influencer boxing is going, I personally don't like it.
Oh.
Because at the start, it was like influencers having fights to sort beef, or just because it was a fun fight for the viewers to see.
Yeah.
Now they're trying to make it too professional. They're putting all of these silly things in. The last fight that I was doing, they didn't even want me filming content around it. I was like, I'm a content creator. Like,
That's
I'm
what
here.
I do.
Yeah.
That's why you want me here.
That's why I'm here.
yeah.
That's why the viewers are watching, because they want to see the content. So I didn't like it, and it all got a bit funny, and they didn't really treat me that right. So I thought, you know what, sod this. I don't need to do this.
Yeah,
I did it because I wanted to do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I'd want to do a fight if the viewers wanted to see it. Like I always say, like I'd fight Katie Price.
Oh.
Yeah, that's it.
Because
That's
how
it, yeah.
funny would that
That
be?
would be fun.
That
yeah.
would
and
be
people want
class.
to
Oh
watch
my
that.
God,
That's-
everyone would want to see that.
I need to see that.
Yeah, so like making interesting fights that people actually want to see, because that's the only reason why we're doing it. That's the only reason why any of the influencer boxing has any viewership, is because of the people. So if the people want to see a fight, then let's do it. But at this point in time, there's no one I've got.
Do you know what it is? It's as simple as this. Like, I feel like you're going through what I'm going through right now. No one wants it with us. It's simple.
Really?
They saw what we could do in the ring, and they did. Nah, I can't. She'll win.
Yeah.
She'll win, man.
He's
I can't.
too tough.
I
can't
ain't
do
got
that.
what it takes. But listen, let's talk about the, as you call them, mascots. I don't really want to call them mascots.
Yeah.
You lot are a bit. Let's call them heroes.
Oh yeah.
Let's call them the
saviors.
Yeah, the saviors
Saviors.
of the clubs.
The guardian of
Yeah,
the galactic.
the-
The guardian of the galactic. Hey, give me a round of applause for that one. Hey,
That was good.
hey, that was a good one.
God, I don't know what that means, but it sounds cold.
It sounds cold.
It sounds
man.
cold.
It sounds out of space.
I'm gonna put that in my bio.
Yeah, you got it. So, I think you kind of, as I was explaining this to someone before, that I think good-looking women and that has always had a connection to sport somehow.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I don't know. After you find out the score, you might just want to see some breasts. You get me? It's like it's human. It's man stuff.
Yeah.
You understand? But I think there might have been someone that kind of did it before you, but I kind of think you're the person that has made it a thing. I kind of think at first a lot of people didn't get it. I didn't get it, and then I think it's because of the consistency, the fact you go to games, being a football fan is all about banter. It's all about getting on your rivals' back, and you have all them elements, and you look better than us.
Yeah.
So I think let's give her another round of applause for that. Just looking good
Yeah.
and being a genuine football
Yeah.
fan. But all jokes aside, how do you feel about being like the kind of pioneer of this? Do you feel like people have stolen your idea? Do you kind of sit there proud, like, yeah, all of these lot are my young G's? Like, how do you feel about it?
I mean, I don't think it's. I kind of feel like it's a compliment if people try and copy you, because it means that you're doing something right.
100%.
And they like that idea. I wouldn't say I'm a pioneer. I don't know. I just did my own thing. I'm not really too fussed about what anybody else does. Like, I'm gonna do my own thing, go to games, have a laugh, get my tits out, and that's it. Like,
Get 'em out. Get 'em out.
if anybody else wants to do anything similar, then good on them.
Yeah.
Because it takes a lot of guts.
I want to speak about a specific hero.
Okay.
Our hero,
Yeah.
Leah Ray.
Yeah.
Leah Ray.
Yeah.
That is a round of applause for Leah Ray.
Leah Ray.
Because that's our hero. I saw her. Listen,
That is
She done it.
another
I
one.
should have brought her. She was actually in the car.
Oh, you tell her right now. That's my hero. Oh, you tell her right now. Bring her right now. Kato, Michelle.
Alright, this
Wait,
could
wait,
be-
wait. No,
Hey.
no, but Leah, I
Yeah.
love her to bits, obviously, but she's quite shy. So I don't know whether she would be
okay.
able to
No,
handle.
we'll leave it. You know,
We leave her.
we'll-
Yeah, we leave her.
maybe
That's a
another
future
time.
episode.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
future
Maybe
one.
another
Leah,
time.
Yeah.
We love you.
We love you, Leah. Let's
From
just
the
talk
bottom of our
about.
heart.
Let's talk about Leah for a second.
Yeah, okay.
Let's talk about the latest thing I saw of Leah. She said, "What do you think of Tottenham?" And then she said a nice speech
Yeah.
about Tottenham. But you have to understand, it's been a bit political the last couple games. We needed our enemies to do things for us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then the next video I see of her, I know she wasn't really doing it, but she's pretending to piss on the Tottenham fan. Clap her again. Listen, Leah. Lovely.
Quality,
lovely.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Quality.
very shy.
Yeah,
Pissing on the-
yeah,
pissing on the-
yeah.
pissing on the-
Quality.
No, but let's have it right. She is incredible. I think obviously you are great as well.
Thanks.
You're the no, I'm not. Let that sound mad.
She's incredible. You're great.
No,
But
she
she's
no,
incredible.
she is no, because you know what it is. I kind of feel like when I first saw her, I didn't understand. I think the young boys were. I forgot that my hairline was what it was. I felt like the football army boys. I said, "Oh, you're ruining football."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then she done one video, and I said, maybe there was a little bit of this around or something. I said, I see it different. Now, because you know what it is. I always say this with certain players. It takes a while to understand them. You understand? Havertz.
Yeah.
I didn't get it. I didn't get it. What are you doing here?
Yeah.
Takes a bit of warming up.
Centre
yeah.
midfield.
Yeah.
He goes up front now. Assists.
Yeah.
Goal. You understand? He bagged 2 against you the other day.
I know it hurt, but
When we talk about Leah, let's talk about that for a
Let's
second.
talk
How
about
can we brush past that? How did you feel when Havertz nutted on you lot? That's what you did. How did you feel?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
That was great. Again, because he was my favourite player for a while, it did hurt, but that's football.
Yeah, it's
People
the
switch,
game.
people
That's
move, people
it.
change
Listen.
clubs, and it happens.
We once had a player, I don't know if you lot know him, he used to play left back for us. He's not really that popular. Like, I think kids might have to Google this.
Ashley?
Ashley
Ashley Cole?
Ashley Cole, yeah.
Yeah.
Ashley Cole? Yeah. He did that.
He's got a
to us
song,
once.
is he not?
Yeah, he did that.
Yeah, we can't sing
Dick.
it.
Yeah.
We're not going to do that, but yeah. He's
But
got
yeah,
a pretty cool song.
It hurts. It hurts.
Yeah, it
it's happened.
does.
I think it's happened to us a lot more
Then it's happened,
than it's
to
happened
us.
to you.
Yeah.
Lampard come back and nut on you lot one time though.
Yeah.
That's a crazy
yeah,
nut.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Yeah, that
is
is
a-
crazy. That is an unexpected nut.
Yeah, that's an premature nut.
Unexpected. That's pre-cum. Pre-cum. Pre-cum.
But yeah, sorry, back to Leah. Stop talking about all them madness. Let Leah. We're giving Leah flowers now. Yeah.
But
I
you
wanna
know
speak-
what? That is good that you and Leah are actually close, you know, because like,
Yeah. I mean, I love her to bits, and I think obviously I am a massive football fan, and so is she. But there is life outside of football.
yeah, 100%. And this is what people need to realize.
Yeah.
You are human.
Yeah. I still make connections with people. Yeah, I don't really like who she supports, but
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah.
And to be honest, it makes the relationship more fun.
Even better, innit? Yeah.
Especially with like what's going on now. She got that stupid Arsenal tattoo.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
And I
I
was-
kind of that was a bit of a because I'm
That
a
was a
proper
madness.
energy man. I don't even like man. Slash 0-0 at half time at the Tottenham City match. Gunny's flown into the group chat. Yeah, we're gonna do it. What are you lot saying now?
Too early.
Yeah,
Brother,
far too
Too
early.
early.
you see when Haaland scored? Brother, this team, I fucking hate them. Talk about Arsenal, you know, we're not even playing. Arteta, what have you done? I'm saying, bro.
Doesn't even make
So
sense.
it's yeah. Listen, don't even get me started. What do you think of VAR?
Oh,
A
it's
genuine-
ruined. It started to ruin the game.
I think it's starting to
seriously.
fuck it up a
Yeah,
little bit
yeah.
now.
They do it too much and it takes too long, and they literally rule things off for like that
Yeah,
much. And like 20 years ago, that wouldn't have happened, and
not
it would have been like not real football, but it would have just been so much more interesting because you'd be like, was it offside? Was it offside? But they allowed
That's
the
what it
goal.
should be. From grassroots to Champions League final,
Yeah.
it should be humans making decisions.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Human error is a thing, bruv.
yeah.
And it's not even only a thing. It's an element. It's an
Yeah.
element in all sports.
Yeah.
They got that clip of the tennis player, the famous tennis player, screaming at the umpire. That was in.
What about the guy? What
Definitely
about the guy
in,
that
bro.
hit the boy?
Yeah, you get me.
Oh my god.
The guy
yeah.
hit the boy with the tennis racket. I forgot.
Yeah,
Did you see
yeah.
that?
That
Did you
was
see that
funny.
clip?
I can't remember who
Yeah,
that
nah,
was.
they don't need no
Ross
VAR
the guy
for
in the
that.
head.
No,
That's-
that was in
That's
black
crazy.
and white. But I just think it's ruined it for me because now after every goal, I'm like, are they going to be alright?
it's-
Because you
it's-
just never know.
It is mad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because they're like, was it? They just don't know because they're going to
Yeah.
get ruled off for literally like half of a millimeter.
So we are gonna do a little Chelsea quiz with you to see where your head's at, and to not make it look like we're making you a sacrificial lamb. Quick fire question: when was Arsenal founded?
Oh
God
it was
allow me.
See,
I don't
he
know
knows
nothing.
nothing.
My IQ about anything is nada. I don't know nothing.
No,
yeah?
is it 18 or 19? 1887.
1886.
Oh, so close.
You thought we was founded
Better
in
than me, bro.
No, but do you
1986?
know
Better
what
than me.
confused me is because Leah got it tattooed on her and she got the wrong date.
Oh,
She did
shit.
1888, didn't she?
Where did she-
And I was
Leah's
like,
been put on blast.
She got the wrong date.
Wrong date. Wrong
That-
date.
Alright, can I
I
tell you
was
the
like,
truth?
Leah.
Round of applause. That's class. I don't no, because it was founded for her in 18.
yeah.
The first 2 years, her family hadn't discovered it yet. So big up Leah's family
Yeah.
finding it 2
so it
years later.
confused me. Yeah, no, it's 1880 something.
Yeah?
86, we figured it out, yeah.
But we'll get there. But
We'll
yeah,
get-
I've got the first question. Yeah, okay then, because the Wi-Fi is Wi-Fi-ing. It's lovely. Now.
It is so fast.
I'm not on
mate.
it.
Okay.
I'll share it.
I was over there looking at no Instagram posts. But yeah, okay then.
Don't look at the phone.
Okay.
This is
Cheating.
this is quite
Look at the
simple.
ceiling.
This is quite simple, but I kind of think this. Hold on, before we get into the quiz, first question on the quiz: who is this?
Who is this guy?
Who
Coming
is this
in
guy?
with a West Coast
Oh,
jumper
oh my
and
days.
a
Nipsey Hussle's
Nipsey
cousin.
Hussle's super grown cousin.
Hello, how are you? Nice to meet you.
Guys, I'm so sorry. Like,
Listen,
yeah, you
he's
don't even
so
wanna hear
sorry.
about
Just
my
had to buy a shirt because he heard Astrid was coming. He was coming in a tracksuit, you know. He said, "Nah." He went and got
Oh, he
designer.
flipped
He
it.
that's tailor made.
Oh, you flipped
He
it.
just come from the
Oh, you
tailor.
flipped it.
No, I'm
Oh,
joking.
okay.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
This is
What you
it.
say, Kato? Everything, Chris.
Yeah,
And do you know what it is?
it's
We
not Chris,
give
it's not
Kato.
Chris.
We give Kato a bit of leeway.
Yeah,
He lives
yeah.
out
Bosnia.
of town now.
In
yeah,
Bosnia,
he lives
Bosnia.
in he lives in Ukraine. He lives in Mudrix.
Kangastan.
Mudrix
Yeah,
Stan.
he's with Mudrix Nan.
Mudrix Stan.
Kato, you missed a lot, but you
I
know,
know,
you was here in
know.
spirit. It don't matter.
Yeah.
But you're here for one of the most important bits right now.
All right,
This
let's
is
go.
this is you guys.
Hmm?
This is
Yeah.
you guys feel.
Oh, this is Rashford.
Rashford.
Rashford,
This is
think about it.
Think
Okay.
about it.
Where are we?
Yeah.
Where are we? What
So
we doing?
we are
IQ,
about to
Chelsea.
do a little Chelsea quiz right now.
Okay.
I have the first question. This question is about a player that I think is very underrated. Hasn't had the best of seasons, but I can see the potential. And I would definitely take him at Arsenal. And a lot of people won't agree with this, so I'm going to shut up now. In 2023, Nicholas Jackson joined Chelsea from which club? Would you like a multiple choice?
Yeah, go on then.
Okay, then.
Real Sociedad, Inter Milan, or Villarreal.
Can I do A, B, or C?
Yeah.
Yeah. So A
Who's
is
C?
C, Villarreal.
What did you say?
Real Sociedad, Inter Milan, or Villarreal.
C.
C, Villarreal. Are you locking that in?
Round of applause.
She knows ball.
She knows ball.
She knows ball.
Astrid knows
That's
ball.
what this is here
Well
for.
done.
We're not here to catch you out. We're here to show the people.
Yeah.
Astrid knows ball more than you.
Yes.
Well, sometimes as well, like people ask me questions from like stuff that happened 30, 40 years ago.
No, that's when
And I'm like-
when I see people do that, it's like, oh, let's have it right. That's a thing. Oh, you're a lady football fan?
Yeah.
What's Alex Ferguson's niece's name? It's
Yeah,
like-
yeah. They try to test it so
And it's like
much
they
more.
do you know what it is? They go on Google, find the maddest question, Mourinho's great granddad.
Yeah.
Then ask you that, like it's common knowledge. So
Yeah, yeah.
nah, man, let's have it
It
right.
happens all the time.
Astrid, don't worry about
No,
it because,
it
like I
can't
said, I don't know nothing.
don't know nothing.
I just
Yeah, he went.
support.
I know
I just
nothing.
support Arsenal, and all I know is Ian Wright and Terry Henry, bruv. That's it. bruv. Let's go. Next question.
Yeah, it's not far. You're not far from
Yeah?
wrong.
I am not
Not
ashamed.
far from wrong.
I am not ashamed,
Got a
bro.
whole training
I
kit
know
on.
No, he's a
football,
casual, he's a
bro.
casual.
I'm a
He's a
casual.
He's a casual,
football
he's a
fan.
casual.
I am
Yeah.
Arsenal.
Yeah, armchair
through
fan. I'll
in.
say that now. Yeah.
I'm a what? I'm Arsenal through in, throughout, bro. Need Arsenal.
Arsenal in
blood.
your blood.
Can't
Arsenal.
be
Yeah?
much Arsenal.
They know, bro.
Okay then. So this is it's about a Chelsea player.
Okay. Yeah, Nicholas Jackson had to be the first one as well, didn't it?
Why?
What did you just say?
Wait, I thought you guys would all know.
What did you just say?
Spill the
Nicholas
tea.
Jackson had to be the first one you asked about.
Spill the beans.
Spill the
What-
tea.
did he-
Oh,
Spill the
Oh,
tea.
wait.
Spill the tea.
hold on.
Wait.
Spill
Wait,
the
hold on.
tea.
Can we redo Hero of the Week? 'Cause I think it's him.
Yeah.
Let me land now.
Was it when he had the
me
Mohican?
learn.
No, hold on.
No, he
Chiz.
didn't have the blue.
I didn't have the
Oh, he didn't
Let
have
me
the blue.
explain the play. Let me explain the play to the young people. We're all in our 30s here. I'm 32. He's 31. He's 30.
Okay.
Our hairlines aren't where they used to be a couple of years ago. So I just want to tell the people, top strikers score on and off the pitch. They didn't. I'm not saying he scored, but you have to. If you don't shoot, you don't score. I tell that to my son every day.
Yeah,
Good
those
as
It
well.
don't matter that he's 18 months. Get this into your head. Rashford, think about it.
Project Mbappe.
Project Mbappe with a Rashford celebration with a Chelsea fan. It's all the heat map is red. But yeah, so this one is another multiple choice, A, B, and C.
Yeah.
It's about a Chelsea player.
Okay.
Which of these teams did Fernando Torres score the most goals for? Is it A, Chelsea, B, Atletico Madrid, or C, Liverpool?
I think I know this one.
Liverpool.
Liverpool, yeah? You think you know this one? What is it?
I think I do.
What is it?
B.
Atletico.
Atletico, yeah? I'm here to tell you that Shizzle is correct.
I know. Yeah, don't blame me because
But you know
Fernando
what?
was.
Yeah.
But,
You saw the
I was
fact
just
on the
about
wall.
to say
you know
that.
why? I knew that he scored loads of goals for Atletico.
He
That's
did
why
it.
he did
Yeah.
better. No, I swear down.
No, but you know what it is? I thought Liverpool.
Yeah.
Obviously, I
some
would have
reason,
thought.
Liverpool
But
shouted out to me.
like you said, when I saw that, because obviously I got the answer, I said, yeah, he did have 2 spells there. So, yeah.
I'll take that.
This one's actually quite difficult.
This
Okay.
one.
Let me give you the answer, Lippy, because I want to see if you know it.
Oh, okay then.
1-1.
Wait.
5-0.
Hold on. Let me ask this, and we're gonna try to figure this out together. Okay, so cool. It's a bit of it's a who am I one.
Oh, okay,
Yeah?
all right.
So I played for Chelsea from 2000 to 2006.
Okay.
Tottenham Hotspur in 2010. Stoke City in 2010. And Fulham in 2011. Who am I?
Fucking hell, I was born in 2000.
Wow. Wait, hold on.
So
Let's.
that means I know your
hold
age.
on.
You are.
Hold on. Let's hold it there for
Can
a
I say
second.
it?
Because a lot of man.
Oh, you are 23, 24, because that's when my sister was born.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is really good. Well, yeah.
Listen.
2024 minus 2000.
Yeah.
Well done, bro.
Listen. But yeah, nah. So do you know what? So you didn't see the pain.
No.
You didn't see Flo and all of them man
No,
playing for
what-
Chelsea.
Tall
No,
Andre
You
Flo.
just about saw Babayaro, and that was they had bread
Hey,
then.
Babayaro.
Babayaro was a survivor. He survived
Babayaro,
a season
Gallas,
of the bread, didn't it?
them
Yeah,
man there.
Gallas survived. Lampard survived. Terry survived.
Yeah.
Good Johnson
Johnson
survived.
survived.
Oh, the Johnson.
Let's stop talking about these pricks.
Yeah.
Right, no, but he came. They got him
He
from
came
City.
after.
Remember? They got him from
He
City.
came
Yeah,
after.
You know,
Yeah,
Joe,
from City.
I was born August 2000, so that would have been after the
Jeez.
Prem finished as well. So I would have.
Yeah.
It was literally a baby,
That's
newborn.
wow.
You must know Joe Cole, innit?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
but I'm really trying.
You're a man. You're a mad
Joker.
man,
Do you
bro.
know about
Joker.
legend Joe Cole?
The
You might
legend.
not know
Yeah.
about him.
Yeah.
He's every fucking where. Yeah. I'm not gonna sing the whole song.
He's everywhere. He's everywhere.
Let's go back to the question.
He's
Okay,
every
so
fucking where.
Chelsea from 2000. What's killing me is Chelsea from 2000.
To 2006.
Yeah, and then Tottenham. Who the hell played for Chelsea?
And then
I'm
Stoke
just not
City
thinking,
and
am
then
I?
Fulham.
I know who it is. No, I don't. I was about to say
Okay,
something
everybody
very
look in the
stupid.
name. We're going to do this one together. Look in the name.
I was about to say something stupid. I was gonna say Steve Sidwell, but that's done.
Ooh,
no,
that's
no.
not a bad one.
No, it's bad. It's
It
bad.
was-
2000 to 2006 played for Chelsea.
Yeah,
I
that's
honestly
the only
couldn't
bad
tell
He
one.
got to Chelsea in
No,
like
yeah.
10 or something. Okay, so let's read it again. I played for Chelsea from 2000
I know it.
to 2006.
I think I know it.
All right, let me say the question first. Just hold that thought, yeah? I played for Chelsea from 2000 to 2006, Tottenham Hotspur in 2010, Stoke City in 2010, and Fulham in 2011. Who am I, K-Dot?
Well, this is a big player, yeah?
Yeah, is he well known? David Beckham.
I'm
I'm joking.
Tottenham.
Hey.
Yeah. Facts as well. I fact checked it.
Fact checked it. Go on.
I don't know.
I'm going to
Ball,
say
bro.
someone. I'm going
Go on then, go on then.
And
Bro, it's not this person, Joe Cole. But
then-
he's played for West Ham. He played for West Ham. Yeah. I know. I just.
One of the filthy.
And there's hey, no, G, don't walk out
Is that,
again.
no, you can't Google
G,
it.
don't do that again.
someone if they know Joe Cole.
Man, I
you don't
scored the
know
goal
Joe
that he
Cole.
scored in the Sunday League, bruv. So against SC
Was it-
Dons. So
Duft? Duft?
Duff
Duff.
played for-
Wait,
David
hold
Duff.
on. 2 seconds.
Ooh.
Who?
Dave.
Who? Hold on. Who?
He said Duff.
Duft.
Not Damien Duff. She said Duff.
Duff.
Duft?
Hey.
She's born in 2000, so
Yeah,
we can
yeah,
allow
But
it.
he,
Yeah,
did,
I'm
but he
just-
did play for Fulham, though.
I'm trying to think back to
Did,
when I was a
but
newborn.
who did they get Duff from? Blackburn.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was Black, and that was
Damien Duff, boy.
03 or 04. The first season they had money, they got Duff.
I don't
Duff,
know, man.
Kesman. No, Robin was the second season.
I think it's
Bro.
Idiger Johnson.
It is.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
That's
you know,
it.
I wanted to say Idiger Johnson, but I didn't remember Tottenham.
So we
From
all
the
got that
same neck
one
of the
wrong.
woods.
We all
Yeah,
got it wrong.
that was tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After.
He went. Remember,
This was
he
this,
came from who? If you're a real baller, man,
Barcelona, yeah.
where did Good Johnson come from? From Chelsea. Think. No.
I can't remember.
No.
I
Think,
can't remember.
bruv.
My IQ, like
Think,
I said.
G.
I just remember
It's
him
bait,
at Barcelona.
and he was
I
dirty
remember
for
him
them.
at
He
Chelsea.
went there, was cold. Chelsea grabbed him straight away. We give up. Come on, boys. We're meant to be
you're the
early 90s,
IQ,
but
you're
you're
the
all right.
IQ.
You're exempt from
You're
this.
the IQ. I don't
Bolton Wanderers.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, don't you remember? Kevin Nolan, he was class at Bolton. He was class at Bolton. Good Johnson was a baller. Good Johnson was a Zamora at Bolton. That's West Ham. Bolton was Kevin Davis, Nolan, Radzinski.
Yeah.
Nigerian baller.
Which one? Akocha.
Kocha.
Yeah, Akocha.
Yeah,
JJ
yeah,
Akocha.
Yeah, man.
All right. then.
Ricardo Gardner.
Freddie Canute went there.
Nah.
But
That was he was at Tottenham.
I remember
West
they got
Ham.
into Europe them day though.
Bolton,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah,
Remember
they got into
Stelios and
Oh,
Arsenal.
Stelios.
Yeah,
Right.
so listen.
Oh, yeah.
Stelios.
This,
He's
I
a
think you
centre-back.
should know this, Astrid. I
Okay.
think Astrid does know this.
We'll test it.
Who is Chelsea Football Club's record top scorer?
Aye,
Think.
that makes sense.
Come on, man.
It's kind of
I
obvious.
It's
think that it is,
Lampard.
It is
Has
Frank
to be.
Lampard.
Okay.
Has to be.
Now you know ball.
You know
You know
ball.
ball.
She knows
You know
ball.
ball. That Good Johnson one for someone your age is not easy.
Yeah.
No,
Not easy.
I'm too
Someone
young.
my age, I struggled. I was born a long time before you. And yeah.
not that long.
I struggle in general.
What would
Okay
it be?
then.
It'll be 7 years.
7. I'm born in. Oh wow.
Jeez.
She thinks I'm born in 93. You know what? Looking it in at
That's
93.
my. That's my.
Joking,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I'm 91. I'm born in 91.
Okay, that's not too
You're
bad.
93, I'm 92. You're 91.
Yeah, 91.
Oh, okay. That's
So
cute.
this is the last question. As we know, Arsenal was founded in.
1886.
Hey,
Okay,
love
then.
that.
So when was Chelsea founded?
You're doing me dirty here.
You doing me dirty?
Trying to catch me riding dirty.
Before Arsenal. Was it before Arsenal?
They say that
I'm
it's
sure it's
such a
before
tough-
Arsenal.
You tell me. Was it before Arsenal?
It was.
You know what? I'll give you a
Uh,
clue. Should I give her a clue?
Give me a clue.
It was
After.
after Jesus was born.
Right, so that
No, that's
Yeah.
that's
Hey,
at least she knows it's not BC.
BC.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like,
It's AD.
no, I'm joking. I can't give you a clue. I can't lie.
It's
You know
after,
what?
though.
It's after Arsenal.
Yeah, I know it's after.
Arsenal's one of the older teams, isn't it? So it's after
Yeah.
Arsenal.
It must
Yeah.
be 87.
Well,
Yeah,
let her land,
one
man.
year after.
Yeah.
Let her land.
Is it?
I'm the wrong person here. I am
the
whack.
worst
Don't look
one.
at me.
I really
Worst
should
one to
know
look
this, but let's just go with 1887.
What, do you know the answer? What's the answer?
That's not that.
What'd you say? Oh, right.
Wow.
Slash.
I should know
First of all, can you say happy birthday to Slash?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Slash.
birthday,
Slash.
You
Happy
should be
birthday.
right in here.
He should
Birthday.
be, but Slash he's a bit anti-camera.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
I tried
Just here
to.
for the vibes.
Yeah, he's here for the vibes,
Yeah.
man.
Okay.
Go hang out.
Well, I hope you have
I'm
an
joking.
amazing
Yeah.
birthday.
Yeah.
Have you got any plans? Oh,
When you get to the
wow.
when you get to
We
the
tried
ages
to say
we hit-
to go out.
How old
but
are
he's a
you?
difficult
29,
guy,
innit?
bro. He's
29,
difficult.
yeah, because you're one of the
Trying to
younger
forget that
ones.
one,
Yeah.
yeah.
See, 29 boys, they're good. Yeah, nah, it's weird. It's a weird one, isn't it? Weird one.
They don't get as exciting.
Yeah.
My birthday's soon, lads. Though.
Yeah, yo,
Got to celebrate.
swear down. Every 2 seconds. Your boy, it's my birthday.
Hey,
Get the yacht.
Hey, we
Get the
gotta
yacht, man.
celebrate
Them. We need to film.
Hey, we gotta
We're
celebrate
filming an
life.
episode on a yacht for his birthday.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's really
And I'm
cool.
FaceTiming
Yeah,
Harry
mate.
for some reason.
Oops.
So if you're in London, make sure you pull up.
All right, okay.
That was weak.
That would be sick.
No eye contact, cause you know she's not rolling. But listen,
She's rolling after this.
let's have it right, boys. Usually we don't let people know who's gonna come on the show.
Yeah.
And long story short, I've promoted the shit out. I went on BBC One Extra. Shout out Snoochie Shy. You didn't know who you was until I
Okay.
showed her a picture
Yeah.
of you. She said, "Oh, her."
Oh.
So you are
Yeah,
that
that
famous.
big, yeah.
And yeah,
See?
so I was
Big
on
up, Snoochie.
national radio talking about this, and also I had to ask my friends on Twitter, who aren't all my friends. I want to beat up some of you. I'll be honest. let's just break away
There's
into that
always
dialogue.
some.
Why are you talking to me like that? Sometimes when Arsenal lose, but yeah, back in the car. Yeah. So we asked, do you have any questions for the lovely Astrid? Because all of them are just wanking over your pictures. Just at least ask her something.
Innit?
You get me?
Hello?
So yeah, we
Oh,
do
God.
have some. We have some questions.
Just whilst you find that, can we just
This is a question that they all want to know.
can we give Lippy a round of applause for the one extra performance,
Oh, yeah.
Go on,
the
yeah.
appearance
Yeah.
in them thing there? No, no, no.
We have to still. We have to. That's
National radio and them thing there. Big up yourself.
No,
bro.
you know what? And let's give Shiz and K-Dot a round of applause because Snoochie knows who they are. Snoochie knows them.
Trying,
K-Dot is... Stop DMing her in your mind. Relax. It's business. It's business,
It's
done.
business, man. It's business.
You're the only one that can get her, though, you know. 'Cause
Yeah.
she's got height. She's got
Yeah.
height.
Listen, it can work.
Yeah, stop that.
yeah.
Snoochie will be late to the wedding. Call it off. Yeah, but all jokes aside. So, this is a question that I think that they all want to know. Whoa. Is that what he said? Okay, then.
Oh,
I didn't
God.
think they'd say it like this. I thought they'd ask, does she like... But they've said
Hey,
she looks like she only likes white guys.
Oh.
Is this true?
That's actually surprising to me because I get called a snow bunny a lot.
Yeah, no, I thought it would be the other way. I thought it was.
Yeah.
I thought it was a stray you wanking in the dark, saying, "Do you like white guys? Like, is this wank? Is this spirit wank worth it right
Is it
now?
for me?
'Cause let's have it right. There's something called spirit wanks.
Right,
Spirit
okay.
wanks is where the girl that you're wanking over, you know that she really like you.
Okay.
You understand? That's a spirit. The spirits are connecting in another realm. You understand? So in the spirit realm, we're beating.
Yeah, okay.
On earth, we're just wanking and the door's closed, and if mum opens the door, we're fucked. Yeah, but yeah, so I think when people are doing spirit
spirit
wanks
wanks.
with you,
Okay.
they are pretending that they're black because they think that's what you want.
Right.
So what do you want?
I have no preference.
No preference.
But I will say I've never ever been with a black guy. Everyone's
preference
so
is white.
quiet.
Preference is
No,
white.
that's
No, joking.
that's
Wait,
I hear
no,
it.
that's interesting.
But
it
not
is.
because I haven't wanted to. It's just the opportunity hasn't
Yeah, hasn't
arisen.
come.
Like
Yeah.
it just hasn't happened.
Hold on, let me just talk to the brother.
I just had to
Hold
say,
on, let
brothers-
me land.
brothers.
Brother, then walk on.
Rock one.
I thought there's bare great black strikers, Andy Cole, Dwight York,
Ian Wright.
Ian Wright. Listen,
Terry O'Reilly.
brother, we got
Defoe.
Mbappe right now. What are you not doing? Man, them shoot the shot, man. Trying to
hear it.
score with a pass.
Jackson did.
In it, Jackson.
I think he might have got an assist, maybe not a goal.
Oh, Jackson.
Oh, yeah, Jackson. It's all right,
Rounded
man.
the keeper. It hit the post.
That's how he's been moving this
Oh,
season
my
anyway. That's how he's been moving this season
He
anyway.
should have
So
been
it's-
moving
it's
like
not
that,
even. It's
innit?
not even surprising.
You should never cut the blue strip, blood. There's the blue strip. blood.
Even before the blue strip, it
Nah.
wasn't even like he was cold at any point in the season.
Nah, you
So
don't
let's-
rate the Jackson.
Nah,
I rate him, you know.
I think he's got ability, but
He
I
just
don't
needs
know.
more
Not
time.
yet.
him.
He gets
He's
into
not
the
well-
positions, but he just
I think
final
he's
third.
Yeah,
I
but
just
loads-
think he just has to sort out the finishing.
Yeah,
all
that's
it.
it.
And
Oh, yeah,
and it's
for sure.
Yeah, but
decision
as a
making.
striker, just having
Nah,
to
no,
sort
but
out the
that's
finishing
it's
is a
no,
mad
but
thing.
it's not that he can't finish. It's the decisions he makes when it comes to finishing. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
bit. He just has to slow
He
down.
needs to
Remember,
calm down.
Sterling
Yeah,
had
take
that
your
in his
time.
first
Yeah, but
season.
him,
Sterling had that.
I think Nunes is like that
Yeah,
as well.
yeah,
But I
yeah.
think Nunes probably has a little bit more
IQ.
work.
Bit
No,
more
Darwin
control.
Nunes, and
Yeah.
I think Gabby Jesus is allergic to scoring. He just can't.
Well,
He's
you're all
what it
talking
is.
about strikers that actually semi get service from their midfielders.
Yeah,
so.
Nunes has not
Højlund,
got a good aim. He
no
nearly
service.
Whacked me in the head with the ball.
Hold on.
The photo on Twitter, I don't think I'll ever live it down.
Nah, Nunes.
Nunes, yeah.
He
What?
almost.
The
Darwin.
ball.
I was stood directly behind the goal. He pelts it, and I mean, like that thing was coming with
Yeah,
force.
he's got a shot on him.
Yeah,
Striker
it
ball.
hits the bar, which somehow gave it even more velocity.
Yeah.
Come straight to my face. The guy in front of me like went like that and blocked it from literally.
lucky.
Yeah,
He's
man,
a savior.
man,
Very lucky.
Them
When I say
reactions
shoot
and
the
that.
shot, I don't mean like
Yeah, like
physically,
literally at her face.
volley a ball in her jaw. Like just relax, Darwin. You see me? But yeah,
Chill.
no, that's so you don't have no preference.
Not really, no.
You're all rounder.
Yeah.
I thought you was a bit of a centre midfielder, box to box.
Yeah.
But creating though, you're not
Yeah.
doing the dog work in there. It's you're
Yeah.
a fine player. You understand?
Yeah.
I just think if I get on with someone, I get on with them. It doesn't matter.
That's it.
It doesn't matter about any about that.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, now this is a good question that I think. You know what? I'm an Astrid fan, so I have a question to lead on to this. Yeah. Does Astrid want to settle down?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. No, I'm only 23.
Okay.
I got so much that I want to do before I settle down and live the boring life.
So
So,
what I want to ask you now is two questions. Have you ever had a boyfriend since you've been Astrid Wett?
no.
Oh, okay. Because I was about to say that's a strong man.
Yeah.
That's a
I'm about
man
to say, yeah.
That is. I was about to give him a round of applause for the guy that doesn't even exist.
Because
If you existed,
imaginary
you'll
guy.
be so
Yeah.
strong.
He's got a strong
Yeah.
stomach.
So, and my next question is, obviously you don't want to settle down. So let's just say you're still doing this at 33.
Yeah.
I'm turning 33 in October. Right.
Hey.
Had my hairline.
I got a question.
But yeah, no, but all just aside, when you're at the age of wanting to settle down, would you still do this?
I really don't know. It depends. Like, I'd have to be there to know. If I'm still enjoying it, then yeah, I'll still do it. If I feel like my time has come and I've had enough, then yeah, I'll pack it all up and go live somewhere where I don't see anyone. I don't know.
Cambodia.
I'll have to be there to know.
These men are against it. But I'm saying
Against it?
I'm saying let the
What?
man.
I'm
Let
speaking
me
to you.
land,
What?
let me
I'll
land,
let him
bro.
land.
Lad.
'Cause
I'm
he's just-
saying,
he's the one
no,
who's
you
got-
are
he's
against
going
it.
on
You're gonna hear that.
Going on
You're gonna
around
be like, yep, Lippy, you're right. These men are against wifing the OnlyFans gal them. You see me? I rate the man them with the OnlyFans gal.
Okay.
I rate them, bro.
Can I,
They're strong,
can I
man.
speak now?
Go on then.
I never said I'm against it.
What?
I'm not
So you're
against
wifing up,
it.
you're wifing up, you're wifing up the bad gal them.
Bro, it has to be boundaries and there has to be
No,
some
no,
form
man.
of, has
No,
to be
man.
some
He's
form of,
matured.
because obviously like, yo.
He's matured.
Obviously, she's bringing something to the table, innit? And obviously.
Bread.
Yeah,
Bread.
you get it. Oh.
Yeah?
But that goes on my question, yeah?
Yeah.
How does your parents feel about what you do in your family?
I left home when I was 16, so I don't speak to my mum. So I haven't had any contact with her throughout this whole process.
She's jealous because you're leng, I'll be honest.
Does it?
It happens all the time.
My dad, it's a bit techie because I was living with my parents. My mum and dad split up, and then I didn't see my dad for years because
Okay.
my mum basically stopped me and my siblings seeing him.
Yeah, it gets like that.
So didn't see him for ages, and then when I left home at 16, I stopped talking to my mum completely. But then I did get back in contact with my dad, and the contact was like kind of sparse. It wasn't really like a close relationship because obviously he'd missed so much of my life.
Yeah.
And then when I started doing all of this, I pretty much didn't have anything to lose. I was like, I don't have parents who, they probably care, but they can't really tell me what to do. I'm not living at home. I'm not in contact with them. And eventually when I told my dad what I do, he said, as long as you're safe, as long as you're happy, you're not being forced to do anything you don't want to do, then
Can I,
Just wait. Just to touch on another
Let
thing that you
land.
said,
Go on, I'm
yeah?
gonna let him land.
Just
He's in
another
there.
thing that you
Yeah.
said. You got siblings,
I do.
yeah? So how does your siblings feel? Are you close to them?
Do you, are any of these siblings brothers?
So I have an older sister, a younger sister, and a younger brother, but there's a 12-year age gap between me and my younger brother. So when I left home, he was 3.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
so you don't
yeah.
really need
So
to-
there's
So
a-
he
yeah,
doesn't-
yeah.
yeah.
Need to know-
No,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
irrelevant.
That's
You
it. Yeah,
don't
that's
need to know
irrelevant.
about
Yeah.
any gap.
Yeah.
Anything like
That's
that.
it. Yeah.
All jokes aside, I want to say something. I've got 4 little girls.
Okay.
And I kind of think before you have little girls, you do the whole, that can never be my daughter.
Yeah.
Rare.
Yeah.
But
As you get older.
being in on this planet, I know it sounds mad. What your dad said is what
Which is-
any
Oh,
good
yeah.
Yeah,
dad
your
would
dad
say.
say.
It's
Yeah,
all
as long
about
as you're
Yeah.
a
safe.
little
Support
girl
it.
being safe,
Yeah.
Yeah.
doing something that she wants to do.
Yeah.
You understand? I've matured a lot since I've had little girls, just
Yeah.
because I don't have sisters.
Yeah, okay.
I don't have much aunties.
Yeah.
Only woman in my life, really, until my little girls,
Your mum.
was my mum.
Yeah.
You get- and
Makes
I
sense.
used to see her a certain way, and you get what I'm saying. I'm not saying that I look down on girls like that, but
Yeah,
I just
no.
kind of thought, not for
Yeah.
me and my.
Yeah.
But you know what, man? It's 2024.
That's
Yeah.
Let's
it.
have it right in 1204. Gallem was twerking.
Yeah, bruv. So
It's
like, yeah.
gal have been leng.
Yeah.
Gal are gonna be leng. They're gonna show their foot and
Yeah,
everything
yeah,
to
yeah.
make bread. It is what it is,
Yeah.
innit? And the main thing is the safety.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know
And
what?
That's
I
the key
also
thing.
think that OnlyFans is a lot different to what people think.
Yeah.
Like it is all just online. Like I don't like I actually it's too much information. I haven't had sex with a man since last year. And everyone's always saying like,
Thinking
oh,
that-
you're a
yeah.
sag or whatever. There's girls out there that are sleeping with 3 men a week, which you do, you boo, like
Yeah.
whatever. But I
I'm actually glad you said that, you know, because like you just said, people would just think automatically, yeah,
land.
OnlyFans, yeah, she's
That's
dinner
what-
front,
that's
da, da, da,
what-
da.
Let her land, yeah.
And let's
said
just
and it's not like mainstream porn. I don't
Yeah,
know what I want to say
yeah.
on here, but like with that, you would literally turn up on a shoot. You'd meet the guy who you're having sex with that day, and you'd be
get
filming
pipe
for
out
hours.
for
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah, and that you do that every day. Like I
Yeah,
don't do that. OnlyFans is the content you want to do. You don't even have to be nude if you don't want to.
No, it is.
You speak to people you want to speak to.
Somehow through a friend, I saw your OnlyFans through my brethren.
Okay.
I know the direct debit came on my bank account. I don't know. No, it's a glitch. It's a glitch. It's a glitch. I don't know.
The system
I
got
said,
you,
you
bro.
want?
The
Was
system
it
got you.
a
Brother, 7
$7.99?
months.
The system
Was
got
it-
you.
7 months. I said,
Was it? How much is it? $7.99?
It's
said
cheaper. It's
nationwide.
cheaper.
Oh,
than
it's cheaper than that.
I
Okay,
said
let's go.
nationwide. I want the blood clot. I said, yo.
You got the
Nationwide.
premium
Me
thing.
as well. What the
Someone's nicked your card.
I said, I don't know who's doing fraud
What, the premium
on my
package?
card.
Premium.
Brother, I was a gold member, but I don't know how, bro.
Oh,
That's
shit.
what I'm here to say. Like, I don't, they hacked my thing. Basically, that's what I'm saying. But I'm there to tell the man them. I've seen it. There's not even pom pom on there. Like, I'm not saying that to say that don't cop that. I didn't cop it. No, bro.
I say it's a subscription. It's
Just
not even a
click-
copy
yeah,
thing.
it
It's
is.
a
I don't
rolling
know.
thing. It's a
I
rolling
just know
contract.
for 9 months on my
9 whole
Payments?
months. Oh my goodness.
Nah, 9 months. That's how
Yeah.
long it takes to make a child.
The
It's a
spiritual.
spiritual. We have to. The idea has to be born.
Yeah.
For me to understand, I need to understand it for 9 months. Breasts, 9. Yeah, cool. But yeah, you're not one of them. Because let's have it right. There's levels to OnlyFans.
We're saying
Oh,
it's
for sure.
soft.
There's the Astrids
Yeah,
who's
yeah.
just
So is
very
it-
popular. Let's have it right. I feel like you've clocked that a lot of these. Let's call them what they are. A lot of these incels who pretend to hate you, they're really wanking in the dark. Spirit wanks.
Spirit wanks, yeah.
Let them know the
Imagine.
spirit wank ain't getting through. You're declining it.
Yeah, it's
you
not.
having that.
It's not reaching my brain.
You ain't, you're blocked on Spirit Wank WhatsApp. You can't even get through. Is it? I can't even remember. I was talking about Spirit Wanks.
You went so far. Let's say.
Oh,
Next
yeah.
question,
I
next
got a next one as
I
well.
completely
afterwards.
forgot we were doing that.
Yeah, it's Shizzle trying to
That-
steal the show as usual. Full kit wanker, bruv. You tried. I know I am as well. Has he got his leg out, blood? What happened to them
Yo,
man
with
there?
the leg
He's
kick.
about to play a match.
Yo.
What happened to him?
Can he even name the squad? Can he even name
I
the
want to
first
know
11?
this because I wouldn't have done this.
That's stupid.
I would not have done it. I want you to know that I wouldn't have done this.
Okay.
Look me in my eyes. I wouldn't have done this to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually,
Would
back
you?
then I might have because of the age gap.
Back-
But
yeah.
now
Backtracking.
2024 it can run.
It can.
Why did KSI par her off, bruv? That was a madness.
Yeah.
I didn't know at the time, but he had a girlfriend. But
Okay.
it was all very.
No,
be-
not like that. Sorry.
It was all very hush hush. I didn't know. No, none of the public knew at this point, but he had a girlfriend, and I think maybe like KSI 10 years ago would have done it.
Yeah.
But he's a bit grown now. He's got an image to maintain. I don't think kissing an OnlyFans model when she's dressed in lingerie on the stage at a boxing event would have done so well for
Was
him.
it all off the cuff? Like all off? Like
It was all. I
That's
felt
bravery.
My brain. I don't know what happened to it, but
That's
for some
some gang
reason it
shit.
decided to go.
I
into
rate
piss,
that though.
but-
I rate that though.
Shoot your shot. He's brave.
You
Yeah, he did.
I
You got
nearly
that.
did.
Yeah.
Guys, I've tried.
Yeah, she tried.
tried.
Yeah,
The evidence
she
is
tried.
there.
Yeah, the evidence.
It's in
Yeah.
4K.
It's
I
4K,
tried.
bro.
There you go.
Yeah.
On the box.
Put on the boots, bro.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
put on the boots, man.
So, this is
Go
gonna
on.
be mad. This is gonna be
This is
mad.
gonna
This
be
is gonna
funny.
be so.
Do you know what it is?
bad.
But like, as gentlemen, I know it's meant to be ladies first, but in something like this, we're gonna go first.
You do it. Yeah.
Kados Jamaican.
Oh, yeah.
It's fucking.
Terrible.
It's like. Oh yeah. So let me land.
I'm not
So long story short.
Just shoot him.
Obviously, you know, I asked you what your hidden talent is.
Yeah.
And I know you thought I was trying to get some some extracurriculum activity. It wasn't
It wasn't that.
It weren't that.
Guac
You-
Guac 3000.
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
hey.
Listen, head's gone. What we doing again? Golf, yeah. So Tiger Woods, he won the PGA Tour 2003. Who will win it this year? See, Rory McIlroy. He's a putter. But listen, now all jokes aside. So I asked you if you have any hidden talents, and you let me know that you are great at doing accents. And so are we. So is K-Dot.
Okay. Well,
I'm
you're
not going to
show
make
me
you do
out.
Jamaican. I'm going to make you do something completely different that I know you can't do. But
We can
first
try.
of
We
all,
can try.
I
Let me
want
learn.
Shiz
I
Shizzle
can't do nothing.
to give me his very best Scottish accent.
I can't.
Scotland,
I'm
that's
quite good at
Shrek. That's Ali McCoy. That's
Ali
I
McCoy.
can't.
that's Celtic.
That's
Scot-
Fiona
that's
from Baby
Rangers.
Reindeer.
Scottish?
Go on, carry on, carry on.
What do you want me to say?
Every time anyone does an accent, you have to say, subscribe to Let Me Learn.
Yeah.
Scottish? Subscribe to Let Me Land.
I don't know.
That was like
It wasn't a bad accent. It was a terrible Scottish accent.
It sounded a bit
You
Birmingham.
definitely from
Birmingham.
Yorkshire or somewhere. So now, K-Dot, I would like you to tell, you know who we need to subscribe? Yeah, we need some Russians to subscribe. So let the people them in Moscow.
Everyone in Moscow, let them know. You need to subscribe. Subscribe now. Yes? Subscribe now to Let Me Land. Yes? We are inside. This is Astrid Wett. Yes?
Hey, right over
Thank
there.
you.
Hey, you live back here. Hey, class. Hey, class.
Yeah,
Class.
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 Okay,
Back up.
yeah, K-Dot, I'm not even
Yeah,
chatting shit.
yeah.
That was so good.
That was cool.
I don't know.
Yeah. Nico Bellic, I was proper GTA 4, man.
Thank you.
The
Thank you.
people of Moscow, please subscribe.
Kulva.
Kulfa, that's Polish.
Polish. That's Polish.
Hey, Polish, Russians, I'm sorry.
That's no.
What
The
do I have
net
to
is
say?
no.
Everybody subscribe.
Da,
So you
yes,
now
da.
have to say, everybody, subscribe to Let Me Land
Da.
in the chosen accent. That's been sent
It's
to
been
you.
sent, but I don't.
Come on, Astrid. No, I ain't looking at it. I know what you've done. I know you've done. I can't believe you've done this. If you've done what I think you've done. Wow.
I think I know what he's done. I think I know what he's done. Go on,
Do
Astrid.
you want a biscuit first?
No, because I'm gonna get cancelled.
He's done it. He's done it.
Hey,
What am I looking? I'm looking over here. Subscribe to Let Me Land. Subscribe to Let Me Land.
that was out of space.
Can you guess what? Aye.
Astrid.
Now hold on. We have to guess. Let's
have to
guess.
guess.
It'll
We
be-
have to
We have to guess. We have to guess.
Hey.
All right? Because that was wild, yeah? So,
Hold on. I think
Was
I'm
that-
gonna let you lot go first.
I think that was straight. She tried to do Yoruba. I think it was Nigerian.
Yoruba.
I think it was
Nigerian.
I think
Nigerian.
it's
Was it
Nigerian.
Nigerian?
I think it was Indian or Pakistani.
Oh my days.
Was it Ghanaian?
I don't even think.
What was that?
What was it?
What was it? Do it again.
Do it
It can't be Jamaican. No way.
No, no.
No,
let her
that
land, let her land.
wasn't Jamaican.
Subscribe to Let Me Land. Subscribe.
That was that Ghanaian? What was that? What, the
Subscribe to
Ghanaian?
Let Me
That.
Land.
Subscribe.
What's that? South African?
Ah.
Yeah. What's it called?
Yeah, you do it because you're good at
What's it-
accents.
What's it?
Was that even
Hey.
my accent?
What's it?
Kaiser Chiefs, my South Africans, listen to me, my brothers. I'm a piano.
Oh, I didn't
Cape
say
Town,
wrong.
Cape Town.
Cape Town.
That was actually quite
Yeah,
good.
that's alright. Yeah.
It wasn't bad.
Cape Town.
It wasn't bad at all.
You got your next one. And I want you to tell the people.
Aye.
I want you to tell them to look out for previous episodes on the Let Me Land channel.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah, say what you want. That was a bit mad. That was
No,
a
it's
bit
okay.
mad.
It's okay. I'm just trying to figure out how to do it.
Yeah, she's Astrid. She's entering the astral worlds. She's going to that place now. She was just in South Africa. She's leaving.
Yeah, I've got.
Taking flight.
I've got to
Yeah, man.
mentally go to
Yeah,
the
you
place.
got-
You are the best Astrid.
Yeah, that was class. That was class.
Hang on.
I was like, you know what that reminded me of? Black Panther. The strength of the Black Panther.
Wakanda forever.
Strength of the Black
Stripped
Panther.
away.
Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever.
Subscribe to Let Me Land. No,
Oh.
that was bad. That was bad.
That's someone from the countryside.
Yeah.
No.
Is that Welsh?
The man them was shot in there.
Yeah, of course.
Jeez.
Welsh, yeah, bro. See,
I was
come
trying to
on,
go. I'm
man.
from Wales.
Allow me.
Subscribe to
Hold
Let Me
on,
Land.
boys.
I'm on porn.
Boys, can you
On
let,
porn.
can you,
Porn.
can you let me land, please?
I'm not on porn.
Can you let,
I'm on
boys,
porn.
boys, let me land, because I'm here to tell the Australians, mate, subscribe, mate. The koala bears, the kangaroos, mate, the wallabies. Yeah, crikey,
took your own
mate.
ticket.
Nearly bit me arm off, mate.
It's the best.
Subscribe to the previous episode,
Came with
son.
no luggage, bro.
Sydney Opera House. Cricket, how's that?
One-way ticket. It just took a one-way ticket.
Oh, this is
Sydney.
hard. I can say other things in this, like
Go on, say
Guys,
what you
say
want.
anything.
Say whatever you
say
want.
what you want. Yeah.
Not anything. Let's just keep it.
Saskatoon. You like peanut butter? No, that was really bad.
What is that?
Saskatoon. I went there and they.
Is that Irish?
Is that
Island?
No.
It's Middle England. It's Middle.
It did.
No, the Ireland is Ireland.
It's more like peanut butter. You want a party? Let's go to a party.
Canadian.
Canadian.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on,
That
That was good.
Slash,
That was-
man. I just get them.
He's literally getting straight away.
Hey, but
on, man.
boys, can I chat to you for a second? Because I think I have a really good Irish accent. She's a lot fighty. I'm telling you, if you look at me one more time, with these two hands, I'll do you. I'll do you. Kid, I'll fight you. I'm not scared of your height.
I'm not scared of
Any
either.
man, any boy.
We'll go knuckle to
I will
knuckle.
do you.
We'll go knuckle
No,
to
'cause
knuckle.
they're fighting all the time. Fight
Yeah.
you.
We'll go knuckle to
We
knuckle.
will go knuckle for knuckle right now, son. Top of the morning to you. And the night, son.
I'll hit you with the spot.
With the sport. Irish people don't chase us. I'm sorry. That was terrible.
Astrid's got that one. Let's go.
Subscribe to Let Me Land. No, that was bad.
What's that, Bristol?
Yeah.
Ah, look at that. We're hitting them,
Jeez.
see?
So
See?
I hear that. I hear
Yeah.
Nah, Bristol's. I hear that.
Where to?
Where to?
Where to?
Some of it's a bit farmery.
Yes.
Yeah, Yorkshire. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna go down
Yeah.
there. Is that with the pirates from Bristol?
Aye,
Whoa, I
aye.
just clocked.
Yeah.
Pirates are from Bristol, bro.
They must be.
Where to?
Where to?
Arr.
I do my.
Bristol Rovers.
I love my life.
What's it? Gloucester.
Gloucester.
I'm going down to Gloucester to buy a horse. On my horse. Nah, big up my, what's that? What do we call that? West England?
Cardiff, like
West
Bristol.
England is mad.
Yeah.
I know about West London.
Do you know the
West
biggest?
England.
Do you know the biggest county in England?
The biggest county in England?
Yeah.
K-Dot quiz.
Bro.
Yorkshire.
You're bad.
I saw something
Do
on.
Do you know why I guessed that though? Do you know why that was a good
Why?
guess? It's just because the what's in Yorkshire, innit? It's
Yeah.
quite big.
But did you see that?
Barnsley's big.
Did you see that thing on
Sheffield's
the
big.
news?
Leeds is big.
Did you see that thing on the news about the water in the south of England?
Oh, they say
About
don't
that
drink the water and
disease.
that.
Yeah, they don't. You got to boil the water before you drink
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
man.
they
Did you see it? Man? It's dark
Yeah, they say
right
that
now,
people
man.
can't drink
In
the
the
water.
south of England, man, they can't drink. They have to buy bottled water, blood.
They can't drink it out of the tap. It's mad.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
right
right
now,
now.
the disease.
Like on a what's that Flint, Michigan? You know on a kind of thing.
Nah, I drink bottled water.
Nah, it's
anyway.
not on a that as bad as Flint, Michigan, but
Quickly.
Oh,
over in
shit.
the UK.
Can I ask you
the
a
taps
random
and
question that I just thought of?
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you two first, 'cause I want to know where you. I know who you are. You're a pagan to Arsenal.
that. Yeah.
We all got our teams, but do we have maybe not a second team, but a team we got a soft spot for?
Me, I do.
Yeah.
I
Who's
always
yours?
West Ham.
West
I
Ham.
grew up
That is-
near
yeah,
there.
yeah,
I grew up
he's
near
East
there.
London,
I'm
he's
East London. I've always. I'm
Yeah,
Hammers
that's
to the
me,
day
yeah.
I die, mate. I'm
Who's
Hammers. I'm flirting with
QPR.
burnt bubbles.
Yeah. The ends in it.
Yeah.
Most people we know that went academy, they went QPR, right?
Yeah.
And it's probably the closest geographically. It's the closest club to us, innit? Maybe.
Maybe Brentford.
Yeah, I'd say QPR or Brentford.
QPR though,
one
more.
of them two.
No,
QPR, Brentford,
Northwest,
maybe
man.
even
That
Watford.
West.
You know,
Maybe
Watford's
Watford.
not far.
Maybe
you know.
Watford as
Watford's
well,
not far,
yeah.
but obviously it's out of London.
QPR or Watford. One
Yeah,
of them,
but QPR definitely. But I'm one of them. Do you know what it is? My soft spot now is Palace. I couldn't name you 8 QPR players
I
right
hear
now.
you.
It's QPR is just like for Loftus Road and White City and that, but it's actually Palace now. I like Mateta and them lot. They're my guys.
I hear that.
Yeah, he was there when they got battered.
At least I know. I see that.
I just remembered my question.
Hold on, 2 seconds.
But
Who
guys,
is- Who is the team that you have a soft spot? I know it's not Arsenal
No.
because you love when we don't do well. But who is your...
I wouldn't say I have one in the Premier League.
Okay.
But I do like Real Madrid.
Oh, I saw
I
that.
heard
You
that.
are the new... Nah.
Yeah, I
Let's
do
have
like
it
Real
right.
Madrid.
You put Real Madrid on the map the other day.
I think you will.
I love Madrid. No, she put them on the
I
map.
do.
Was
I
it
do.
No one really knew about them
Was
before.
did you wear a Bellingham number 5?
No, I didn't. It
Jude
hasn't got
Bellingham.
anything on the back.
Okay,
But
okay.
yeah, it's just a simple little Real Madrid kit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I just enjoy it,
Yeah.
and I think it should. I don't know. It's just interesting to watch.
Who's your
Friend.
favourite Real Madrid player at the moment?
Right now, it's gonna be so cliche. You already said it, Bellingham.
Yeah,
Bellingham. Okay.
Yeah, just
Yeah, nah, you could have gone Vinicius, right?
Nah, it was always going to be
Galacticos,
Bellingham.
isn't it? So you
Nah.
could have said anyone. But yeah, nah.
Bellingham's
or
Bellingham.
Mbappe. Yeah. But
Oh, what does she know? What does she know that we don't know? Now, this is Astrid. Don't play with her, you know.
Ashton's got bare
Yeah, but
secret
you
little.
see all them 2
She's
players.
in the
Hey,
know.
They're
She's
both like
an
they're
ITK,
more or
bro.
less the same shade. Where's the darker
you
players?
see
though?
how-
same shit.
Where's
Wait, what?
What? Hey, you see how we used to do
Where's the
bare
other
side
person?
quests? Astrid's on bare
Where's
side
the Kola
quests.
Mwanis in this world?
got
Where's
bare
the
little missions,
Where's
She's
the-
not letting us know.
Where's the
Kola
Dembele's
Mwani.
and that? Where's the? You get me? Man wants the dark skin. Where's the dark skin ballers at?
Listen, she's entered the realms. Let her like.
Where's the Vinnies? Even the Vinnies. Where's the
Rather
Vinnies?
let her enter
me?
realms on her own terms.
Yeah.
There's
I'll let you know
Mendy's.
when I
You get me?
finish
There's
it.
Chouameni. There's Camavinga. There's couple man. You get me?
What was your question?
But my
Sis,
question,
man?
yeah. See, for people up and coming,
Mm.
that wants to get in the field that you're doing, what advice would you give them, and what's your blueprint?
I would say you've got to do something that stands out. You can't be doing things that other people are doing because people have already seen that. It's not going to be as interesting. And just stay consistent. Like there's as much as people think it's like, oh, you just take a video like once a week of getting your boobs out. It's you have to stay consistent with it. You have to post. You have to engage with your viewers, like, because at the end of the day, they're the only reason why you'll have any success. It's the people. So yeah, just be humble, speak to everyone, be consistent, and pick something that hasn't been done yet, which is hard in this day and age. I can't lie. Like, I'm really happy or really lucky that I started 4 years ago, because now I feel like it's so saturated.
Yeah.
Everyone's trying to do it, and you just need to be yourself on top of everything.
No, and with you can see that you're yourself. You're
Your
actually
personality
down
comes
to
out.
earth.
Yeah.
You've come
Would
here,
you-
like you're
no,
engaging
don't
with
get
us.
you.
We can see, like
you know
you
what,
don't feel awkward around us.
Yeah.
it's
One
just
thing
natural.
I love about you, and I think people that like you love it too, is I have this trait in me as well, where I like to take the piss a little bit. You
Yeah,
understand?
yeah,
If
for
there's
sure.
the things about myself that people don't like,
Good, she got good
that
banter.
you should
Yeah.
why do you not like it? I'm just doing what I'm doing. I will play on those things to piss you off.
Yeah.
Literally. It entertains me, it entertains other people.
Yeah.
And let's have it right. It's strength, it's resilience.
Yeah.
God bless your dad that raised you. I'm guessing it's from him.
Thanks.
And you know, seriously,
Yeah.
it's very, I think it's very commendable. I think what you're doing, people judge me and all my clothes are on. You understand?
Yeah,
But it's
yeah.
just
This
opinions.
is my point. People will judge no matter what you do.
No matter what you do.
No matter what.
So it's like, and I think you push that. And I think you kind of, people are going to call me a simp. But I'll punch them up and I got 6 kids. That's more than they will ever have. But differently, I think what you do, in a certain extent, is quite empowering. Because I think in this world,
Thank you.
I know it sounds mad. A woman, a lady football fan could be dressed like a nun. They'll still speak to them how they speak to you.
100%.
So you have
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
F it, f you lot. I'm doing what I'm doing. You're benefiting off it. When you do have a husband, he'll benefit off it. Your
Yeah.
kids will benefit off it. Like you said, your dad is happy and fine.
The family's
Your
fine.
brother don't know
Yeah.
about it or anything, but when he does, it will be that. That is
Yeah.
more important. Not that you're
fact that you're
underdressed
just
or
here.
whatever, but it's the fact that Big Sis has people chatting shit to her all day, every day, and she still wakes up the next day and
Does it
carries
all
on.
again.
And he's
Yeah.
taken care of. He's
Yeah,
healthy, and
yeah.
that's it. That's
Yeah,
the main
man.
thing.
So yeah.
Well, I appreciate your kind
Yeah,
words.
listen.
Thank you.
Round of applause for Astrid Wett.
Oh, thank
Yeah?
you guys.
Strength.
Nah, very
you.
good.
And
to
And
meet
like
you,
I said, you're very, very modest. I noticed that about you before,
Yeah.
but you don't understand how much this is helping us. You,
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
No, all
100%.
jokes
Yourself,
aside,
Yeah.
Astrid, man.
let's have it
Yeah,
right.
man.
You are social media is our telly now. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
you
no,
are
you're
at the
right.
forefront of it. Football, what we all love. Gyal, what we all love. You made it
Thank
come
you
together like
so
this.
Yeah.
Love that.
Literally.
Met
Met
one.
one.
And yeah, we want you to know, Let Me Land boys, we got you.
Yeah,
Support
Thank
you.
you.
Anyone that's
For
chatting
real.
shit, you as well, bro. Let us know.
Yeah.
I'll come down
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
Pull up.
Mash up
Yeah.
the you.
Southampton.
K.6
Mash up
for
the
free.
you, yeah.
K.6. I know
6
me
for
and
free.
Shiz ain't-
He's taking it down a little
me
bit.
and Shiz-
I'm
me and
taller than
Shiz
that.
ain't that. Yeah, but he's 6 foot,
Yeah,
3.5.
yeah.
Taller than
Okay.
that.
I'm in the
You got
gym,
the
so-
muscle.
Yeah.
I'm in
Okay.
the gym, so
He's
boy.
in the gym.
Yeah.
Slash
Give it a
K.6
few
man
months.
as well.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, nah. All jokes aside, thank you very much.
The
No,
yacht
thank you
party.
so much for having me.
Nah,
Honestly, it's
it's
been
been a
really good
pleasure.
fun.
It's
Yeah.
been a
Invitations there. Remember
Yeah.
the
And
yacht
I'll be back
parties.
any
Glad you
time.
said that week, bro. Invite her properly,
Yeah.
man.
Oh, I
Look
ain't
at
right.
look
To
at
the
her now,
yacht.
yeah.
To the yacht.
Invite her up on the boat.
Aye, bar,
Don't
man.
be
Look
shy,
at
don't be
that.
shy.
Astrid.
Sweating.
It's got drip.
Yeah, that.
I ain't got no drip.
Hey,
No,
land,
wait,
bro,
let me
land,
feel
land,
his
bro.
hands.
Astrid.
Got
No.
straight pants.
Yeah. It's mad. It's mad. Yeah, more spaghetti. Yeah,
More
M&M. More
spaghetti,
spaghetti.
more spaghetti.
More spaghetti. M&M.
Actually, this is
Astrid.
not how to ask someone.
Look me
On
in
the
eye.
14th. No.
Oh, no.
13th. On the
He's messing
13th
up
of
with
He's
this.
June.
You don't even know
fucking-
what
No.
that is.
14th,
Land.
I'm doing
You see what
something
the
else.
girl them do?
Yeah.
No, 14th,
see?
I'm doing something else. That's what it is.
On the 13th of June,
Smooth.
I'm having a little get together on the yacht.
Mhm.
I would love for you to come
Do you know what?
and bless our
I
presence.
would really, really, really love to come, but I fly to Germany on the 11th.
Now,
for
that's
the
still
Euros.
smooth. That's
Well,
still
guess
smooth.
what? I'm going to Sweden on the 14th, so I love that.
That's still smooth.
Love that.
They-
Smooth.
everybody-
I'll see you out there.
Smooth.
I'll see you
There
out
was
there.
physical
Catch up
contact
another
at the
time.
end. So he's
Yeah.
done well.
Yeah.
For the Euros.
Yeah, I'm going to do so much stuff at the
Wicked.
Euros.
Yeah, man.
Listen, and we look forward to it. We're Astrid Wett friends.
Definitely.
We are Astrid Wett
Thank
fans.
you.
Yes,
Thank
definitely,
you.
man.
Yeah.
I appreciate it very much.
Yes. Please
Yeah.
like, subscribe. We are on the new channel. I don't know how we're gonna top this episode, but like we said, we're very, very grateful for this.
I'll be back if you want me. So.
No, 100%.
100%.
We need to double back with Leah, our hero.
Yeah. No, that's the
Yeah.
next one.
Leah's coming, guys.
Guys, apologies that I was late again. You know what? That ain't gonna happen again. You don't know.
It's gonna happen next week. You don't know. But listen, we've had Astrid Wett, the absolute legend.
Yes.
I hope everything goes well for you in your life.
Thank you.
Apart from the team you support.
That's it.
And
Rubbed out.
we go again. We'll see you in the Euros. Looking forward to the
Yeah.
Astrid Wett. Euros.
Astrid Wett.
Let's- quickly, before we're done, Euros predictions. You think we're gonna do it?
I think we've got a good
You think we're
chance.
gonna
We've
do
actually
it?
Yeah,
got-
we've
now
got
we've
a
got
good,
best
good
Your
chance.
boy, innit?
A better
Your boy.
chance.
I hope
Cole
so.
Palmer. Cole Palmer's
Yeah.
in there now.
A
Can't
better
be-
chance than we've had in a long time.
Yeah,
I
agreed.
can't lie.
Oh, yeah.
Let's have it right. We're referring to us as we now.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
I remember when
Together.
Brazil played England
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
World Cup.
Yeah.
My name was Lipino. You understand? I was a
But the thing
salsa dancer. But now I'm English now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
English.
yeah.
One
That's
more-
what I love
yeah.
about the Euros.
Oh, yeah, one more thing. Big up James.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Come on.
Yeah. Astrid, you're the greatest. You're the
Oh, no,
greatest.
thank you so
Off
much.
camera,
Nice.